What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again, back for more training ground action with Appliancers, and with this hand, we are onto something. Whoa! Snake Eye Fire King, I imagine? Ah, yes! When it comes to Fire Kings, I believe there is something coming out. Where is... Ah! There she is. Fire King Courtier Volcanics. Level 4. Fire Wing Beast. For some reason that she's a Wing Beast. And I legit understand that people in the comments finna be like, that is clearly like a phoenix or like a fiery harpy of sorts. I get it, but realistically, to me, in that artwork, should have been like a spellcaster at the very least. But I can totally understand why Konami would do this about making Volcanics become a Wing Beast. So let's see why. Each effect of Courtier Volcanics once. If this card is no more special, kill one other fire monster in your hand or face up field, and if you do, add one fire beast, beast warrior, or wing beast from deck to hand that isn't Courtier Volcanics, then make this card's level become that added monsters. If this card gets killed and sent to the grave, special one Fire King High Avatar Garunic specifically from your deck in defense position. So Fire King High Avatar Garunix specifically, the OG chicken, and then the newer sacred big chicken. Anyways, sending the onslaught for Diabellstar, Ghost Mourner. Did you just max C on your own turn? And sent one. Realistically, opponent never let me have the chance to play it out, but it's cool. So let's see what the list is like. Snake Eye Fire King shouldn't be any surprise. So let's see. Royal Rare Courtier Volcanics. Wow. Glossed out Diabellstar. Royal Rare Salamangreat Blaze Dragon? Wow. And Royal Rare Link Kariba. Man, this duelist is hardcore, low-key, sold into Year of the Fire. And this next matchup with this hand, making progress, slow and steady. So we're going to 2 set. Feather Duster, Blizzard. Nice try on the Feather Duster. Time Lords. Interesting. So Time Mating to start off. Getting Michion. Then Time Maiden must have been special. Normal without tribute to Michion. I rather keep my life points at full. Thank you very much. Normal Socket Troll. Socket Troll into Kappa Scale. Kappa Scale. Bring it back. Socket Troll. For Propeller Lion. Propeller Lion. Direct Attack. Mahama. I also take the 12 while Mahama gets special. And now that there is a monster on the field, Time Lords shouldn't be able to normal summon without tribute. So as a result, if the opponent doesn't find a way to get rid of Mahama, then Propeller Lion is going to constantly keep on direct attacking turn after turn. That is unless your opponent has Raigeki. Time Maiden. Ash keeping Time Maiden in check. Drew and pass. Drew, set 1 and pass. Drew. That was Thunder of Ruler. There's no battle phase. So basically, based off from this hand, we couldn't do nothing anyway. So that's pretty much of a waste to Thunder of Ruler. Opponent drew. Opponent passed. Drawn and passed. Drew, set 1, and pass. There it is. That's the ticket. The field spell to start things fresh. Okay, that gives me time to set up the board thanks to the opponent's Waboku. So what we're gonna do is, just in case if there's no good shenanigans, we are actually going to get the Appliancer Breaker Bunkle, aka Appliancer Mouse. Normal to Breaker Bunkle, machine dupe into 2 more copies of Breaker Bunkle, 2 Breaker Bunkles for Keltopus, field spell, pick 1 backup, Breaker Bunkle for Kappa Scale, co-link Kappa Scale for Propeller Lion, and pass. Because of Waboku. As in, no battle damage. Opponent drew. The return of Feather Duster. Raigeki. Nope. Breaker Bunkle. Saving Grace. Summon Breaker. During main phase 1 specifically, if the turn player successfully conducts their 3rd summon of a monster's more than one this turn, it becomes the end phase? Holy for holies, that's crazy. Slash draw. Alright, we've seen this for slash draw. This card usually comes up in like FTKs, OTKs, and OTKs and FTKs if utilized correctly. So, let's see what's up with slash draw. Discard 1. Send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Then draw 1 and show it. If it happens to be slash draw, send it to the grave. And if you do, destroy as many cards on the field as possible. Then burn your opponent 2,000 to your opponent for every card destroyed and sent to the graveyard. By this effect, if the card you drew was not /draw, shuffle cards from your graveyard into your deck equal to the number of cards sent from your deck to the graveyard by this effect. Hard once on the activation of /draw. Okay. Only 2 cards I control. So that means discard 1, mill 2, and then draw 1. And if it happens to be /draw, for every card destroyed, it's 2,000. So 4 cards on the field, including the /draw, so that would be 5 and all that. So if this copy of /draw in terms of drawing would be another copy of /draw, that would be outright insane. Alright, it all comes down to the lucky draw. Discarding the Kurikara. Are you serious? Mill 2, drew into /draw. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? By any chance, do we have, oh, thank gosh we do. Oh, thank God we do. Another Breaker Bunkle in the graveyard. Oh, thank God. Saving grace, the Breaker Bunkle. The game is not over. Normal summon the Breaker Bunkle for Propeller Lion. Keltopus into Propeller Lion. Limiter removal. And wouldn't you like to know it, ladies and gentlemen, 3 Propeller Lions on the field at the same time, which is extra hilarious. It comes to think of it, that's literally machine duplication, but in Link summoning form. A 1, a 2, and a 3. Holy for holies. That /draw after mill 2 was something else. And in fairness, if that Breaker Bunkle wasn't in the graveyard the second time around, the saving grace occurred, none of this would have happened. Let's see that Time Lord list. Two Time Maidens, 2 Kurikaras, 2 Amazoness Swordswoman, 2 Mahamas, 2 Lava Golems, 2 Michion, 2 Raffions, 2 Sandaeons, 2 Nibs, 2 Raigekis, Duster Reborn, 2 Change of Heart, 1 Day Apiece, obviously is limited, 3 /draw, and I only had 2 cards on the field when the first copy of the card is activated. And he drew into another copy of /draw. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Wow. 2 Summon Breakers, 2 Waboku, 2 Thunderer Ruler, 2 Threatening Roar, 2 Evenly, Rivalry, and Skill. Man, aside from the limits and semi-limited, and outside of /draw, opponent is literally on 2 of everything. Goodness gracious. And then the extra 3 Gustav, 3 Super Doras, 3 Juggernauts. Jeez, talk about the pain train. Literally. And this last matchup, after an epic conclusion from that last matchup, with this hand, we are definitely beyond to something. Okay, so Labyrinth, so Chandraglier, and a glossed out Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon, and Lady, 3 special. Set the big welcome. Field spell. Max C. And what's even more funny is that originally, when that Max C was dropped, I originally thought of Ash blossoming the card, but didn't realize to myself that Drolinlock Bird is there in case Max C is a card. And of course, the big welcome triggers. And then there's Ash. And then at this point, before the Labyrinth players scooped out of this mess, so here was the original game plan, assuming that if the field spell resolves. Ah yes, getting Socket Troll, of course. So the game plan was, before the Labyrinth players scooped, it was normal Socket Troll, copy Buckle, special by target and copy off Socket Troll, and then Socket Troll triggers. Also, once my opponent drew a card off of Max C, fire off Drolinlock Bird, just so that I am going to completely pop off on the special summon scenarios. And what's even more crazy is that for some reason, if I don't if I have open space from Keltapus in the extra zone and at least 1 to 2 blanks after, test gives me another Appliancer Link monster back to the field, just so that the Link summon gets switched out to a new Appliancer monster, and it just attack Lady or out Lady and explode from there on out. So but unfortunately that was never the case, and shockingly enough, Labyrinth scooping away to some weenie robots. So guys, that's gonna do it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.